theories I think could happen in the finale. Some of them are pretty unlikely, but I think they would make sense if they happened. So the first one is that since I'm pretty sure Hulk is going to come back next episode, I'm thinking him and Abomination might actually team up against Intelligentsia while Jen has to deal with her new legal troubles with the DODC, which would be so cool to see Hulk and Abomination be teaming up together. And then next is like, I wouldn't be surprised if Matt actually shows up again next week, like turning right around from New York after seeing what happened so he can represent Jen in court. Since she's got to be represented by someone, as Jen knows it's not smart to represent yourself. So I really would not be surprised if he comes back. The next one is that I feel like the opening scene next week, or at least one of the scenes close to the opening, I think will be Jen in the same cell that Blonsky was in before he got released, and it will be Agent Cleary talking to her. I feel like I feel like anywhere the DODC is involved, Agent Cleary is going to be the one to be there for it. Next is like, I feel like Bruce, upon getting back from space and finding out what happened, he will come to try to help Jen mentally because she's not used to going savage. I expect that the DODC or whoever is like actually technically against her in court since she was arrested, I think they're going to bring up in court that this isn't the first time this has happened. Even though Jen doesn't have memory of it, she went savage outside of the bar in episode 1 with the two guys who harassed her. I'm thinking they will bring out those guys as witnesses to say that this is a pattern of events that she cannot be trusted to not do this again. And then the next one is, I think if the rumors that Bruce found out he got a son on the car are true, I think one of the final scenes in the episode will be one where Jen tries saying like, oh, you can say I told you so now, because almost everything that Bruce told her ended up being right, even though Jen didn't want to believe that it was right. But I think what Bruce's response would be not I told you so, but you were right. And he would continue that I can't hide from my problems and stay away from my family. He would go into explaining that he's going to get some therapy because he's got a son. Before he can be a father, he's got to make sure he breaks the cycle and not be like his father. And part of why I think this is possible is that I feel like they can't end the season with it simply Bruce, the big strong dude, was right and Jen, the female, was wrong in her series. There has to be something that from that first episode that Jen was right about. I feel like it would feel weird if the season ended with them just being like, oh yeah, I was wrong about everything, Bruce was right. So all of my theories for the final episode, we'll see how if those come true.